says peace, peace, be still. Lift his hand, peace, be still, like a
It's not about the way that we live. It's about the heart of the person that God is calling to do the work. God is not calling all of us to be pastors. He is calling all of us to lead with love. And what that love looks like is up to you, but Palaki led a life of love. He fed those who were hungry, and maybe they weren't hungry, but he fed them anyways. And he gave he gave everything that he had. The only thing we can do is live our lives with love. And one of the things I learned from you is whatever food I have, I will make it. And whatever students I found in our way, we will serve them. And if they need a home to stay in, we open our doors. If they need a place to live, we open our doors. And Paea and I, because of you, have housed over 33 kids through the years because you set an example for us. Amelia and children. Your dad was a builder of beautiful physical things. He also was a builder for the kingdom of heaven as a servant in all capacities. And there's a day that is soon coming where your dad is finally going to enjoy a home that he didn't have to build. He's finally going to enjoy a home that he didn't have to make. All the projects in the home will be complete. There will be no unfinished business when the God of heaven wakes him up and takes us home.
peace, be still.
My brother never lost in anything, but he lost for people. My brother never lost. Those of you that are from the river, you guys know, my brother never lost in anything. But no Sosaia just to keep him happy and crying or laughing. Because when those two stop, you better run. You know what I mean? That's Sosaia, Palaki, Paea. You know what I mean? My brother has the biggest heart of all of us in my group. He's the strongest willed person I've ever met in my life. I'm the weakest, so I gotta show front. There's nothing more important in this life than family. And this guy knows it. He can beat me to a pulp. You guys all know Sosaia. Never laid a hand on him. I thought who like crazy. We both build. We're both GCs. I'm yelling off the scaffolding, I'm yelling off the trusses. You know, the beams are dropping. All he does is shake his hand. 30 years, he said nothing but what I said. That's what you call Palaki. O fala aí, Sosaia.
My dad's character, heart, and joy has been talked about a lot these past weeks. But as I remember back on the last few months with him, something I'd like to share more about is his strength. His strength was beyond what you can weigh on a scale. looking back, I remember the times my dad would just put a smile on his face just to watch our tears go away. The strength it took for him to watch as we all continued with the hustle of our daily lives as he rested in bed. And you all knowing my dad know how hard that was for him. I remember the day before he left us, he still had that same strength. Just another day of him resting, and he opened his eyes and said to me, Sita, I want to get up and walk today. Knowing better, I said, Dad, maybe we'll try again tomorrow. Instead of how Philip said, no, Dad, I say, go rest. Rest because the next time I see you, I won't be walking, we'll be running to each other. Rest because you'll soon be able to blast your music again, put your tool belt on again, be able to fish again, play the tuba again, the piano for us again. Rest, Dad, because soon we'll be together again, and on that day the music won't stop. Thank you, Dad, for everything you've done for me. I miss you, and I love you even more.
My father was a man of many words, and he taught me the same. He taught me how to love, be myself behind the scenes. But I'm not sitting here today, behalf of me and my dad, saying thank you to all you guys. It's never easy to paint a picture with words, but it's even more difficult to paint a picture of my father with words. Thinking of my dad, I try to look back at memories of him, and all the ones that I remember just flood my mind with what's him working. A smile on his face, hammer in the hand, look at Doobie on, and whistling like there's no tomorrow. He was a man of joy, and like he always taught us, most importantly, he was a man of God. I know today is tough, but also God just called him because he needed another building in heaven. I know he's up there building our little home for our family because he wants to be there to take care of us when we come there soon. Up there, building our little home, still blasting the reggae. So until then, love you, Dad. See you soon. Love.
I've never been to Riverside without my dad. We're over there playing reggae music, and I'm like, this is what Daddy would have wanted. He would have been doing the same thing, right? Oh, when we were playing music, I was like, it's not the same. I know as siblings, like everybody says, the next year is gonna be a hard year because that's our first with Daddy. It's okay. We can take care of Mom. Could you, Mom? These two beautiful grandkids. They're a little bubble, just a little bit, like a grandpa, just a little bit. But I just want to say thank you. Love you, Daddy. The service is beautiful. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. We're all beautiful.
When I was younger, we used to visit Riverside through the summers or for family events. After every visit, I would always beg my mom and dad to please go back to Riverside. My dad would always say, you guys do not know, just wait until you're older. He was right. It wasn't until I became an adult that I recognized the sacrifice they made. Leaving something comfortable and starting from scratch with no family and no friends. Brick by brick, he built us a solid foundation. And his only prayer was for us to grow into respectful, faithful individuals. So I want to say thank you, Dad. Thank you for being selfless and always putting your family and others first. Thank you for your sacrifice, your patience, for being our strong foundation, and for being a bright lighthouse.
for your children and for many others. Lastly, thank you for your unconditional love. I'll always see you in my siblings, I'll hear you in others' stories, and I'll feel you with every hug from Mom. I love you, I love you, I love you.
My dad was a man of few words. And he would always make me come up and speak for the family. And as much as I did, I've never gotten used to it, but I would always look for him in the crowd. And they let me know they'll be okay. It's just, I said in Michigan, it's gonna be harder because I don't see my dad in the crowd anymore. But Gia's right, I see my dad in the crowd here today. My dad, he loved, and he was loved. It was because he loved. When you didn't, he loved you harder. You're a man, he loved you harder. You ignored him, he loved you harder. You ran away, he loved you harder. Sometimes he loved you harder, you know. But we didn't know him like that as kids. He always was a gentle giant, never touched us. And he always said it's because his dad, every time his dad used to hit him, he promised himself that he would never touch his kids. And he never touched us. Every time I come to Riverside, people catch me up on memories, hearing about his legend. He would do little things just to make you smile. Giving or leaving candy somewhere for you to find. Starting your car in the morning during the winter. Staying up late until he baked the perfect bread for us. It was every day my dad said something like this. And my dad had such a big heart that it needed to be spread to 5 kids. Because I tell you what, I could not carry this myself. And my dad was 2 different types of people. You had the version of him when he was drinking, the loving version, and then you had one of the salvate when he wasn't drinking. And he was a very different person. He didn't want to bother. And we would have to we took all Sabbath for us to gain the courage to knock on my dad's door to go ask him to rent a movie. So we're knocking on the door, everyone goes to me because I'm the oldest boy, for some reason. Okay, your turn to go ask them to go rent a movie. Okay, it was my turn last week. Okay, I'll go listen. I go in there, my dad's watching TV, and Daddy, can you go rent a movie? Oh, fuck that. Okay. I'm sitting there watching, TV. Fourth is by, he's knocking out. I'm sitting there for an hour at this point. Sun went down a long time ago. And he finally lets us go. Well, towards the end, that's all he would ask us for. There was no pain medicine. There was no food. There was no water. Just put that in fine. I love you, Dad. I'll do better here. I'll take care of you, Mom. Love you guys.
And if I could describe Palaki in one word, I would say that Palaki was a pastor. What is a pastor? A pastor is a shepherd. Palaki was a shepherd to all the pastors that came through Berrien Springs or Andrews University. The best way to show your children that you love them is to love them all. From what I experienced, I never saw or heard Palaki mad or speak out of anger. He didn't like confrontation, and the way you know if Palaki was serious is if that tender, warm-hearted, close to tears voice started to speak. As much as he adored Mia, he also adored his children. You could tell every time he spoke of them, he was very proud of each of them. This was who Palaki was as a man. There aren't many things that you will hear throughout your time since your dad has passed that you're not aware of about your dad. You guys knew him best. You guys spent so much valuable time with him, and you guys were so blessed to experience him in all the different phases of his life. Thank you guys so much for being so selfless and sharing him with all of us.
Say hello to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Well, the years have come and the years have gone. Still the Son of Man keeps a trotting on. Journey, journey on. Yeah, from innocence to experience, from dependence to independence. Journey, journey on. Well, now I have loved and I have been loved. I have judged and I have been judged. Journey, journey on. So whether calm or storm, there's a victory. 'Cause I'm in all and all is in me. Journey, journey on. Journey, oh journey. And I never get weary. Yeah. Journey, oh journey. Yeah. Still I never get weary. Yeah. I was captured on the banks of the river Nile, carried far behind the seven seas. Journey, journey on. So I left my home in the morning. I wanna go destiny.